welcome back to my channel. Good morning. So today, as the series continues of fixing these pots, currently I have done this one, the two little ones down there. This one I just cleaned up, and then my palm tree was letting go of seeds. So the seeds are very they look like dirt, like speckles of dirt, and it have fallen all over, and it kind of dirtied them a little bit, but I was able to clean them up. The next following things that I need to do to make the area look better is I made up my mind, and I'm gonna add more ghost plants in there. I like how they trail down, but I don't like how this area looks empty still on the top. So I had propagated some of them already, and they've already rooted. So I will be placing them in there and covering a lot of the empty spots. Also, I'm gonna take that leaf down there from the aloe and this one as well. So I'm gonna remove that, and then I'm going to work on this one. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, clean it up. I gotta take a lot of the rock out and just clean these plants up that look a bit sad. I've been treating this plant aggressively with neem oil, but well, I don't know if I have been that aggressive. I think once a week would be considered aggressive, so maybe I haven't been doing once a week, but I have been treating it. But with the neem oil, I'm starting to give up, only because I've spoken to you guys before about the neem oil. When I first do the batch, right, it's a gallon. I have a gallon. I don't use up a gallon in one treatment, you know. I have a bunch left over. So the first time I used it, I did not think of mixing it, and it stained my plants. So then when I went to do it again, I made sure that I shook the gallon very well to make sure that everything was mixed in. But then when I sprayed again, it stained my plants again. So I'm getting a little frustrated with that, and I don't know if it's as aggressive as alcohol. So now I'm starting to use, I decided to start to use alcohol, the 70%. The bottle should say 70%. If you use 70%, you don't have to dilute it. So what I did recently, I guess it was the day before yesterday, I trimmed a lot of the parts that were just really, really bad, that looked like this, but they were out, the arms, right? So that's what I did, and this is what I have left. So it's a little naked at the bottom, but then it has a lot on top and a lot of new growth. It's going to continue to grow really pretty. Here's new growth right here. I think actually after I trimmed it just 2 days ago, it started to look a little bit happier. And then now I sprayed it with 70% alcohol. It dried really quickly. The only thing to make sure is that it doesn't puddle. So here, I don't know if this was already like this, because here water puddles. So I can't recall if it was already like this or not. I don't know if it comes off or not. But anyways, I just sprayed it and it just dried. It dries very quickly. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing for now, is treating my plants that have scales and mealybugs with 70% alcohol. I want to look into, I want to try the peroxide. I just haven't found any peroxide right now currently because of the situation that we're in. So eventually when I do find it and I start using it, then I can tell you guys about it. But I have not used it. You can do your own research though. Many people have used it. It's also peroxide 3%, and it's not pure. You have to, that one you do have to mix with water. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna clean it up. And I don't know if I might have to trim a lot of these off or not, and just let it start over. I do know that I'm definitely gonna add my ghost plant. I'm gonna name my ghost plants differently, only because there's a variety of them. So I'm gonna call my I'm gonna call it the gray one, the gray ghosty, because it is gray and purple, versus that one that does turn like a gray blue, green, and even almost white. I have one that's like a cream color, same plant. It's just gets way more sun, so it's got a creamy color, just like these right here. Kind of like this. See, this is the donkey tails, right? It was in the front, and obviously it gets a lot of sun, so I moved it over here. So eventually this, oopsie, that will turn green again eventually. But yeah, my ghosty over there on the other side is pretty white. I can show you that real quick, just so you can see what I mean. This is the exact plant. I took a piece of it a long time ago and planted it into this little pot, and this is what it looks like. It does get a lot of sun. So yeah, see, that's almost white. If I were to tell you that this was a different plant, you would totally believe me, because it looks very different than the one that's underneath the palm tree. It just shows you how different. Another example that I shared on my Instagram is this one, and I am 100% sure, I am 100% that I know that these are the same plants because they're mine. I'm the one who cut them and propagated them. So I know for sure that there's no question that this is, I'm trying to get out I'm trying not to block the light so that you guys can see the actual color on this. So this is Echeveria subtilis, which is also known as Morning Beauty. So this one is the same as this one. The difference between that one, the other one, is that it was in my greenhouse. I just took it out the other day and put it underneath that shade cloth over there. It was getting sun, so it's not gonna burn because it's gonna get filter sun, but it's still gonna be stronger sun than what it was currently getting in the greenhouse. This one gets filtered and direct sun, so it does get both. It just depends on what time of day, because the shade cloth is above it, so if the sun is still under the shade cloth at an angle, it's gonna get the sun. But Maxie, no. But once the, what do you call it? Once the sun goes over, then it's filtered light that it's getting. But it's only 30% coverage, so that's still strong sun. Okay guys, back to this one. I'll be putting the gray looking one, which I've also propagated many times. I have a really nice one in the front, which I have to take away from the front because it keeps getting injured by my family members. They bump into it or they hit it with a basketball, so it's got to move. It's got to either come back here or to the other side of the house. I haven't decided yet what I want to do with that one. She's a beauty, but unfortunately I have to move her because if I want her to survive, I need to get her away from them. So yeah, so let me get to that and then I'll show you my progress. I took out all the rocks and I added new soil, and this one looks really pretty here, so I'm going to leave her right here. And then I took out all these. I'm probably just going to go ahead and propagate them all. I'm going to probably, just cut them up and then propagate the leaves and just go from there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the ghost plants that I'm gonna be put in here, and then I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. I'm all done with this one. So it's already set up in there. I think these gray, blue, purple, whatever you want to call them, ghost plants look great in there, and they're very resilient. They're strong plants. I've never lost one to rot. Knock on wood, but so I think they're gonna look really good there. I turned it to the side, so I think it looks much better now. And yeah, I think they're gonna do really well there. And now the next thing I have to do is tackle that one, and then I'll show you what that looks like. These are the plants that were in the pot. Here they are for to propagate. I cut them up, put them in dry soil, and now I'll put them in my greenhouse until they root, and then I'll bring them out of the greenhouse and let nature take care of them. Guys, I'm all done. This is, I think, the next day. possibly 2 days. I don't remember, sorry. But we finally got some rain yesterday and today. We didn't get rain here for about 4 weeks, so they needed it. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, I put all the new cuttings that rooted back in there, and I think it's gonna grow nicely. So yeah, I look so much better than what I did before. And then I put in some more surface in there to cover a lot of the soil because I don't like to see soil. Anyways, guys, I think this spot is coming along pretty good. I have another really good idea. At least I think it's a good idea. So once I figure out how to put it together, I'll be sharing with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all your support. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You guys have a blessed day. Bye. I just wanted to take advantage, since I haven't uploaded the video yet, to show you it's been a couple days since I planted these, and I think they're doing really